Hey, Scouts and Scouters, this is John Patrick Hickey from Scouting Out of Uniform. Do you think that what you do influences other people? That they even pay attention to the things that you do? It doesn't matter if you're young and a scout or if you're an adult. Do you think that it really doesn't matter how you present yourself to the world around you? Well, let me tell you, you're wrong. It does matter. It matters a lot. People pay attention to other people. Have you ever noticed when you're with a group of people that you tend to think and act like that group of people? That's not unusual. That's human nature. We tend to do that. Well, just as people can give a bad direction to other people, we can do the same thing in giving a positive direction to other people. You see, you are an example. People follow what examples are. If you keep yourself together, if you have confidence in yourself, and I know, speaking to young people right now, I know it's hard when you're young to have that element of self-confidence. That's one of the difficulties of youth, is that we tend to think in terms of I'm not worth it, I don't know enough, there's something wrong with me, people see things differently than me, whatever it is that you're going to think about. And adults face the same thing. We have a tendency to look at other people and compare ourselves all the time. Am I as smart as somebody? Am I capable as someone? Can they do something better than I am? And we find people who do things better than us a threat. We don't see them as a blessing or a help. We see them more as a threat. And those kind of things hold us back. They keep us from really influencing the people around us. Self-confidence is not this ego trip that says, oh, I'm better than everybody else. Self-confidence is a recognition that I am who I am, and that's okay. I can be perfect, I can be imperfect, and that's okay because I'm me, and I can express myself the way that I want. Now, let me give you a little bit of warning here, because sometimes the whole excuse of, well, this is just me, is used as a cover for bad behavior. We can be negative and gloomy and grumpy and miserable, and someone calls us on it, and the only thing we have to answer is, well, it's just who I am. It's just me. Well, no, it's not. You have the ability to be a positive influence on the world around you. You have the ability to be something great, to be something important to those who are around you. You have control, and I don't care how old or how young you are, you have the control over one thing in the whole universe, and that is yourself. You choose how you are going to react to the world around you. You choose your attitude. You choose how you're going to behave. It is all your choice. It is not a case that just because you're young, somebody else is going to dictate things to you. If you do something that isn't right, you've done it because you chose to do it, not because you were made to do it. If you do things that are right, if you keep yourself in a proper place and a good attitude, it's because you chose to do that. That is called personal responsibility. And once you take personal responsibility for yourself, there is nothing you can't do. And that's the truth. Young people are always looking for a way that have an advantage, to look for a way that they can avoid any kind of trouble or problems that come around. Personal responsibility is the thing that does it, because then you understand that I choose my attitude. I choose the direction that I'm going to go. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to have everything together. None of us do. That never happens. I'm still waiting to get the answers to a lot of life's questions. But I do know this, that I have the ability to set my course and to go in the direction that I know is the right way to go. And when I do that, I influence those who are around me. That you have the ability to be the example. Adults, you have the ability to be the example. One of the things that I think adults do that's a huge mistake is we think that because we tell young people to do certain things, they're going to follow it. That it doesn't matter what we do. What matters is what we tell them to do. And that's not true. As Baden-Powell himself said, the greatest teaching tool is example. That example is the thing that is going to cause the greatest effect, that's going to teach. If you live by the principles in the Scout Oath and Law, your young people will live by the principles in the Scout Oath and Law, because they'll see that it works. They'll see that it matters. They'll see that it makes a difference in our life as adults. Young people are constantly looking at adults for some kind of hope that there's a future, that there's something beyond all of the negative and problems that they see around them. You can be that example. You can be the example to your friends, to your family, to the people in your community. You can be the one who sets the pace. It's all up to you. Be responsible, do what's right, and you can set that example. And above all things, remember to always do your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world. To get your copy of Scouting Out of Uniform and the companion workbook that goes with it, contact us at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. That's www.johnpatrickhickey.com. Also available on Amazon.